University of the East, number 2, Leon Mendez. Center from University of Santo Tomas, number 12, Rhea Di Maculangan. Middle blocker for University of St. LaSalle, number 13, Del Palomata. Opposite hitter for De La Salle University, number 14, Mitch Morente. Outside striker from Arellano University, number 19, Jovi Prado. Starting libero from UE, number 8, Kat Alado. And the head coach for Pldt, Ralph Ricafort. And now the starters for the Cherry Tiggo Crossovers. Opposite hitter from Anderson University, number 17, Captain Mylene Pat. Outside spiker from the University of Santo Tomas, number 9, E.J. Laure. Middle blocker from the University of the East, number 10, Rosel Baniton. Center from UST, number 11, Alina Bicar. Middle blocker from the Far Eastern University, number 4, Ja Karangan. Outside spiker from UE, number 23, Shaya Adorador. Starting libero from FPU, number 24, Buding Durandez. Head coach for Cherry Tiggo is Aaron Gomez. This game is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. It is match number 16, Pldt versus Cherry Tiggo.
For the high-speed hitters, only one player in double digits, like always said in the open. Mayan Mendez with 11. Palomata had 9, and Prado had 9 as well. So a good supporting cast for the team as they look for their second straight win in the All-Filipino Conference. In the meantime, for the crossovers, this is going to be a hard team to handle. 4 players in double digits for this team. Paat, Laure, Karandang, and Adorador. So they're going to have to, the defense of the high-speed hitters are going to have to step up against this highly potent offensive team of the crossovers, Paneng.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. No, yun nga, like what you mentioned, medyo madami ang babantayan nitong high-speed hitters on the side of the Cherry Tiggo crossovers because there are a lot of players here who really could score double digits. So if you're a blocker nitong high-speed hitters, you really have to look at Alina Bicar, who actually played very well during their previous game. No, so we'll see who will be the top scorer for this team.
Di Maculangan sets it up. Prado looking to get going early. Eileen Paat sends it outside. Too much adrenaline to kick things off. Very unusual for Eileen Paat to hit it outside. 41% efficiency in their last game. And currently the number 3 spiker in the conference. Out of Bicol, Prado is serving. Paat tries again off the block of Palomata. Arado will set it up. Mayan Mendez, former Lady Red Warrior. Here comes the back row attack of Laure, popped up by Arado. Maculangan sets it up. Mendez will try again. Rejected. Arado with coverage. The back set, Morente. That's dug up by Laure. First long rally, Paat. And it continues. Di Maculangan will set it up. They go to the middle. Palomata with a push. Yes.
Like, if you can see that, like both wingers nitong teams na to, talaga, parang they're just trying to test their blockers so far. But that quick attack worked for Del Palomata. Duremdes and Laure was not expecting that drop ball.
Expect really long rallies today. I mean, you're talking about the number 1 digging team in the crossovers and the number 1 receiving team in the high-speed hitters.
That's right.
Adorador. Arado will set it up. Mitch Morente. Yes!
That was a good down-the-line attack by Mitch Morente.
Morente coming off an 8-point performance. And Morente trending a little bit on Instagram after posting her graduation picture. She just graduated from your school, from DLSU. AB Psychology. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Baliton. Di Maculangan sets it up. Palomata with a beautiful push as we check in with Lexi Rodriguez.
Well, tonight we are just about to witness the unstoppable force that the crossovers have as they become the lone unbeaten team in this league. Coming into this game, they're fueled to show that with every set and spike, they have the kind of skill and teamwork that only comes from the Cherry Tiggo crossovers. And speaking of teamwork, sabi ni Maylene sa akin na yung camaraderie nila ang susi sa pagkakaroon ng magandang laro. And she says that getting that win last game meant a lot to them. But even in the midst of all that celebration, there is still a sense of focus and determination in the air. And they know that they're only the unbeaten squad, and that means all eyes are on them. What are your thoughts on that, Eric and Panay?
Lexi, well, they're playing excellent volleyball, that's for sure. And right now, though, they find themselves down by 5. We listen to the timeout of Coach Velez.
Challenge nyo talaga to. Dito, itong side na to, salin nyo to. Nangyayari, yung pwesto nila nakabang agad dito. Yung libero, nandito agad nakabang. Familiar lang tayo. Kailangan natin ngayon makaisang patay. Tuloy-tuloy tayo dyan, ha?
Go lang.
Maaga tayo mag-block, ha? Maaga tayo. Sige lang.
Cherry!
Sige lang, go lang, lady!
Probably the worst start for the crossovers in the All-Filipino Conference.
That's right. And this is the good start naman for the PLDT high-speed hitters. And as you can see, parang Del Palomata is really having double time effort in the middle when it comes to blocking and attacking. And ito namang wing spikers nila, especially Michelle Morente. She doesn't really jump high, but she just knows how to time her spike and how to use the hands of her blockers. So easy points for Michelle Morente.
4 of the 5 points of the high-speed hitters coming from Palomata and Morente respectively. Adorador. One-handed take there for Dimaculangan. Here comes Mendrez. Overshoots the mark and gives the crossovers their first point of the opening set.
Serving for the crossovers, Shaya Adorador.
Shaya coming off a 13-point performance. Scored 4 and 16 in the first 2 games respectively. Dimaculangan goes to Mendrez. They want to get her going. And so far, she's been off the mark today.
Yeah, she actually hesitated on that last attack, the open.
Does that usually happen, Paneng, as you look at Coach Aaron Velez? You played such a good game in the previous game, and then do you get nervous in the next game and looking to outperform yourself?
Well, sometimes you just have to think na you want to play better during your, if you compare your previous game, no? But sometimes napipressure ka na din if you always think about that. So I think what's important is for you to relax coming into this game.
Palomata with her 3rd point, making it a 4-point cushion for the high-speed hitters.
So far, lahat ng sineset sa kanya ni Rhea, nako-convert niya into a point. That was her first strong, quick attack in the middle. So you should love the variations on the attack nito ni Del Palomata showing early on this set.
Number 3, best blocker in the tournament. He's coming off a 2-block performance along with 9 points as well. Laure. That's dug up by Prado. We go back to Mean Mendrez. Finally, after 2 straight attack errors, she knocks her first point in.
Yeah, maganda naman yung bawi na yun ni Mean Mendrez. Now, if you look at this, ito sakto sa gitna ng dalawang blockers ng Cherry Tiggo.
7-2, a 5-point advantage for the high-speed hitters. That's a long serve. Oh! Shaya Adorador. I mean, you could tell it was going long, but I don't know what she was thinking. Just accidentally nicked the ball. Take another look here. Palomata over-serves it. Adorador looked like she knew it was going out. She, just last second, pulled it, but not soon enough. 8-2 advantage. High-speed hitters opening set. We focus on the defense in our PBL watch, Panek.
That's right, and now we're looking at the player matchup. Itong si Kat Arado and si Buding Doremdes, actually two of the best liberos so far here in this conference. Itong si Kat Arado, actually on the first in the digging department, followed by ni Buding Doremdes, who is actually on the second. But when it comes to receiving, itong si Kat Arado is first in the standings, and ito namang si Buding Doremdes also following Kat Arado. So two liberos are actually all out for this conference, and as you can see, itong game na to, start pa lang ng set, ang dami nang nakuha magagandang palo at receive ni Kat Arado.
In-time, Laure scoring. That is going to be her first point. She's coming off a 12-point performance. Also a good start for Laure so far in the All-Filipino Conference. Baliton only scored a point in their win versus the Cargo Movers. Great pass by Arado. Mendrez down the line, gets a block touch as well from Maylene Pad.
That was actually good change of direction itong palo ni Mean Mendrez, because na-late na si Karanda on the block for the cross court, but she still decided to spike that ball down the line where no one was there on the side of Cherry Tiggo.
Morente, a two-time UAAP champion from Ateneo. Bicar to Pad. Blocked by Mendrez.
Yeah, that was a good block after single block by Mean Mendrez. Mika Reyes was actually there for the cross court, but ang ganda lang ng timing nitong ni Mean. If you take a look at this, saktong-sakto, basang-basa niya yung direksyon ng bola ni Maylene Pad.
Mendrez had 2 blocks as well in their win versus the Lady Troopers. 11-3 advantage. This is the biggest lead for the high-speed hitters. They get a chance ball. Di makulangan. This time to Reyes, her first touch. What a dig by Bigar. Here comes Pat. Mendrez on the attack again. Doremdes unable to dig it. Mendrez is on a roll. After 2 straight attack errors, she has 4 points.
That's right. And if you're watching the high-speed hitters closely, everyone was really contributing in the scoring department. Rhea Makulangan activating all of her spikers early onto this set. Kita mo may running attacks na si Mika Reyes, and then yung mga quick attacks in the middle ni Del Palumata. So Cherry Tiggo is having a hard time reading the sets of Rhea, and kung kanino niya isa-set yung bola, doon nahirap ang makasunod itong Cherry.
There's a block. As the lead is now 10, the biggest for the high-speed hitters. Karandang unable to get this one through. And now, Coach Velez burns his final timeout. We're not even halfway through the opening set.
Chin up. Kailangan natin ng connection dito. Wala tayong titingin kung sino muna. Ngayon, ang nangyayari natin na yung pass natin, diretso naman. Nangyayari, pinipigil natin. Ngayon, pag pinagalaw mo ngayon dito, no, opportunity pag gumalaw ka, bigay mo sa wing. Kasi kumakagat yung, lalo na kay Zach. Ngayon, kapag nasa gitna ang pasa, that's the time gumamit ka na.
The first timeout of Coach Velez, they were down by 5. The second timeout, they're down by 10. What's going on here with the crossovers, Paneng?
So far, if you could see, no, yung communication nitong Cherry Tiggo is lacking right now. And at the same time, wala masyadong na-activate na mga spikers itong Cherry Tiggo. Yung receive nila, like what Coach Aaron mentioned, hindi masyadong umaabot kay Alina, kaya hindi niya napapaikot yung kanyang mga spikers.
Laure. What a dig there.
Oh.
What a poor set. Mika Reyes with an error. One of the problems here, Paneng, on the crossovers, they are the number 6th receiving team in the conference. There are only 9 teams here, so they're not really good at receiving, and the serves of the high-speed hitters have been great so far.
Right, ang ganda ng target nitong high-speed hitters. And may karaga pa ha, pag nagsiserve sila. Kaya naman yun din nakita ni Coach Aaron na nahihirapan sila in the receiving department.
Mendrez. What a dive by Adorador. Laure. Yes! Back-to-back points for the crossovers.
Yeah, but still Pldt is still in a comfortable lead right now. So we'll be needing a lot of those coming up from Laure.
2 points for EJ Laure. 5 serving 13. Nice serve. What a good receive there. by Arado. What a save by Paat. Chance ball for the high-speed hitters. Mika Reyes. Paat. Laure on the attack. She scored the last 2 points for the crossovers. Oh, Mika Reyes. Yes.
Ang ganda ng counterplay nitong high-speed hitters. I think if you're serving itong Tiggo, iiwas nila kay Kat Arado because most of their services sakto kay Kat Arado. And Kat is the #1 best receiver in this conference so far.
How do you do that? I mean, Kat Arado seems to be everywhere. She's the #1 digger. She's the #1 receiver.
Yeah, well, there are other receivers naman on the side of Pldt, right? So, yung target, kailangan nilang pagganahin ngayon.
Good pass by Buding Duremdes. Karandang. Arado again. She's, again, omnipresent. Prado. Smart play.
Yeah, that's smart by Prado. It was actually not a strong attack. She waited for the hands of her blockers. And talagang pinatama na lang niya, pinalo na lang niya palabas if you take a look at this. There was a delay on her attack there.
Coming off a 9-point performance, Jovi Prado. And high-speed hitters answer the crossovers 2-point run with a run of their own. The lead is back to 10. Over receive, easy put away. Back-to-back points for Jovi Prado. And now it's the biggest lead of the high-speed hitters at 11. Second technical timeout of the opening set. After a shaky start for Mean Bendres, she and Palomata have 8 of the 16 points of the high-speed hitters. On the other side, the crossovers, their leading scorer is Laure with 2. And Paat only with 1 point. There are parents of EJ Laure on your screens. Picar sets it up for Laure. Right on cue.
That was a good cross-court attack by Laure. Talagang iniwasan niya yung blockers niya, Mika Reyes and Rhea de Moclangan in front of her. So far, she is the top scorer for the squad with 3 points.
And only 2 players so far on the board for the crossovers. Meantime, 4 make that 5 players already scored for the high-speed hitters. Still a 10-point deficit.
Good pass by Morente.
Prado, wow, everything going the way of the high-speed hitters. Jovi Prado now with 3.
You have to give credit to sa perfect pass ni Michelle Morente na saktong-sakto kay Rhea de Moclangan, leaving 1 blocker in front of Jovi Prado.
Bakulangan, the number 4 setter of the All-Filipino Conference. 3-time champion Mika Reyes. Back row. Reyes dug it up. Prado again. Cross court. Adorador with a dig. Shaya will get it back. Yes!
Good target by Shaya Adorador. The defense of the high-speed hitters is really waiting for that cross-court strong attack. But unexpectedly, sakto down the line, dinala doon ni Shaya. Mean Bendres was not ready to get that defense.
But no matter the highlights of the crossovers, they're still down by 10.
Yeah, that's still a lot. Because like what you mentioned, almost everyone, or not to mention everyone from the PLDT side is contributing in the scoring department. But on the side of Tiggo, only 3 players so far na nakakuha ng puntos. Paat, their top scorer, actually one block point pa lang na ang meron dito sa first set.
Shaya Adorador, back-to-back points. Not a good receive that time by Morente. Paat, back row. A little off-speed attack, and she scores her first attack point.
Yeah, Rhea and expecting that soft attack, but they hesitated lang. If you look at this, Rhea was actually there already for that drop ball.
Mini 2-point run for the crossovers. Morente will set it up for Prado. Paat keeps it alive. Chance ball for the high-speed hitters. Prado again, off the block. Arado with coverage. Prado will try one more time. Great digging so far by the crossovers. Arado. And Palomata puts it away.
So far, lahat ng sineset ni Rhea kay Del Palomata na convert na into a point. That is her 4th point for this set. Make that 5. But all of the attack sets, yung sets na binigay ni Rhea kay Del, 4 attack points na convert yun ni Del.
Rhea de Maculangan out of San Jose, Batangas. Her brothers coaching in the UAAP. Wow! Maylene Paat from the back row drills one in.
It's a good back row attack by Maylene Paat. Actually, in the previous games, ito si Maylene kahit mapa-front row man or back row talagang maaasahan ng Cherry Tiggo. That's her 2nd point for this game.
Service error for Alina Vicar. Unless something drastic happens here, it seems like the high-speed hitters are going to coast along with a W in the opening set. Prado playing so well. 3 points after a 9-point performance in their last game. Rosel Baliton. One-handed dig for Arado. Mendres. Durandes picking it up. Maylene Paat. Off speed is short.
That's actually a tough angle for Maylene Paat, especially she's a left-hand spiker. No? If you're in the right wing naman for the spike, usually dapat yung set mo is near the net. But that's coming off from a bad pass on the side of Cherry Tiggo, so it's really hard to adjust in that set.
Back to a double-digit advantage for the high-speed hitters. Paat. Prado to the rescue again. Arado. Durandes, nice pass. Paat. Ooh, way off.
Yeah, sayang yung open attack na ni Maylene Paat because there was no blockers in front of her. Maganda na yung pasok ni Baliton in the middle, kaya nakuha siya ni Del Palomata doon. But that attack from Maylene was overcooked.
3 attack errors already for Maylene Paat. She has as many attack errors as she has points.
That's true.
Very unusual for the number 3 spiker of the tournament. Chance ball. Palomata. One-handed dig for Laure. One-handed set for Vicar. Morente with a tip. Baliton keeping it alive. Shaya. Block. Oh, excellent defense. Palomata gets her first block point.
Parang bilis kumilos ngayon ng high-speed hitters, no? If you compare their movement dito sa Cherry Tiggo.
They're not called high speed for nothing. Biggest lead at 12, 22, 10. Not a good pass. Another chance ball here for the high-speed hitters. Di Maculangan sets it up. Palomata rejected by Baliton.
That was the first point of Baliton for this set, coming off from that solid attack on the quick with Del Palomata.
Beautiful timing. 2 tall towers of their respective teams. A great play in the middle. Maculangan. Morente. Yes!
Quick response naman on the side of the high-speed hitters.
Morente already with 3 points. Morente coming off an 8-point performance against the Lady Troopers. Back to a 12-point lead for the high-speed hitters. 2 points away from winning the opening set. Bad pass by Shaya. Laure. Ooh! Way off.
Yeah, that was actually a good intention by EJ Laure na paluin niya cross-court. But masyado lang mababa yung contact niya to get that spike.
13 set points for Del Palomata and the high-speed hitters. 24 serving 11. Who would have thought this is the kind of opening set we're going to see, especially how dominant the crossovers have been so far in the All-Filipino Conference. Laure knocks it in, redeems herself from that error earlier.
Yeah, like what we mentioned during the pre-game, both teams are coming off from a dominating win from their previous games. But this time, coming into this game naman, the high-speed hitters, mas dominant sila and mas aggressive sila coming into this game.
Marcel Baliton with the serve. Looking to close it out, Mendrez. Baliton digs it. Carandang with a tip. Morente keeps it alive. Here comes Mendrez again. Carandang keeping it alive. Laure. Oh, yes! Back-to-back points for EJ Laure.
Yeah, so far, EJ Laure, the top scorer for the squad, with 6 attack points na.
So a couple of set points saved by the crossovers. Nice pass. Morente with the tip. Carandang, quick reflexes. But overhits the mark once again. 4 attack errors for Mylene Bat, and that's it.
It's a good start for the high-speed hitters. That was a dominating first set win for their squad.
First set win. Pldt high-speed hitters 25. Tiggo crossovers 13.
Yeah.
25-13 in favor of the high-speed hitters against the crossovers. In the first set, 25 minutes it took, Paneng, for the high-speed hitters to put it away.
That's right. It was a fast set, no? Itong start ng ating game. It was a dominating win ng high-speed hitters. And what I noticed is that yung mga services ng Tiggo, saktong-sakto sa best receiver of this conference, at Kat Arado. Kaya naman, every time na nare-receive ni Kat, sakto kay Rhea, and napapaikot ni Rhea yung mga attackers niya. So from that first set, 5 of her attackers contributed in the scoring department. But on the side of Tiggo naman, it was only Laure, Paat, and Adorador are the scorers for that set. So a big difference is that yung services ng Tiggo, sakto kay Kat Arado, but on the side naman of the high-speed hitters, yung variation sa mga attackers nila, Rhea de Macolangan activating all of her attackers early on that set. And now we're looking at the numbers. Attack points, PLDT had 14. Block points, pareho lang, 2 block points for each team. But one service ace for PLDT. But yung errors, if you look at this, ang laki ng errors nitong Tiggo with 8 big points versus 1 lang nung PLDT. Yung errors na yun from Tiggo, like 4 of that came from the outside attacks ni Mylene Paat, and so also yung mga service errors din nila.
Excellent performance taking care of the ball by the high-speed hitters. They had 15 errors in their 3-set win against the energy drink Lady Troopers, but to keep it at 1 after 1 full set, after 25 minutes, I mean, that's, you know, a next level concentration and, you know, passing, attacking as well. Back to the drawing board for Coach Velez and the crossovers. That's definitely a first set to forget.
Yeah, so coming into the second set, we'll see kung anong klaseng game plan meron itong Tiggo, and if the high-speed hitters will be able to sustain their momentum and their level of play coming into this game.
Well, Coach Velez made a huge overhaul to his starting lineup. As Pauline Gaston is in, Nabor is in, Jaisel De Los Reyes is in, Seth Rodriguez as well is in. The only remaining starters are Laure and Paat.
Right, yung mga two top scoring players niya.
So let's see if this major shakeup will awaken the crossovers who lost big time in the opening set, 25-13. Meantime, it's the same 6 for new head coach Ral Ricafort and the high-speed hitters. Nabor sets it up. Gaston, one-handed dig by Arado. Prado with a push. Paat. Nabor, back row, Laure pushes. Arado is right there. Palomata. Nabor, go to the middle. De Los Reyes. Rally still alive. Mitch Morente off the blockers. Yes.
That was a long rally starting this set, ending with that attack by Mitch Morente. So far, no first set, nakita natin madaming beses from Michelle Morente just waiting for the hands of her blocker and spiking the ball palabas ng court. Kaya naman yun yung mga mahirap depensahan.
One nothing. High-speed hitters. That's Di Makulangan. A veteran setter. Nice serve. Nabor to Gaston. Check ball.
Yeah, there was a check on Del Palomata coming up from that attack ni Pongay Gaston.
Gaston did not play against the Cargo Movers. Gets her first point. She had an 8-point performance in the previous game. Morente. Uding Gorendes with a dig. Aileen Paat. Yes!
That was the first clean attack nito ni Maylene Paat for this game. That's actually one of her strong points, so yung down the line attack na yun.
And look for Maylene Paat to get a lot more serious in this second set. Let's go to Lexi Rodriguez.
Well, Panang and Eric, we've got a real high-speed nail biter on our hands tonight. The high-speed hitters know they're going up against the powerhouse team, but they're not backing down, especially after that first set. Sabi ni Kat sa akin na pinaghandaan nila yung laro na ito at tinutukan sila ni Coach Rad. Pero para kay Kat, yung way of coaching ni Coach Rad ay tinatawag niyang palabiro pero may laman. Perhaps taking it lightly is working out for them, and they're proving that they've got what it takes to hang with the best of the best. What about you, Panang and Eric? Ano yung version nyo ng biro na may laman?
Medyo mahirap yata yung question na yun, Lexi.
There's a challenge here in the meantime by the crossovers. They're saying there's a net touch. Coach Velez giving out instructions to this relatively retooled starting lineup for the crossovers after dropping the first set, losing by 12. So the challenge is a net touch. Yeah.
Parang wala. Yeah, there was no net touch there.
Unsuccessful challenge for the crossovers. So the point goes to the high-speed hitters. One challenge remaining for Coach Velez and the crossovers. Still 2 challenges remaining for Coach Ricafort and the high-speed hitters. Former Lady Chief of Arellano, Jovi Prado. 2-all. Second set. Good serve, not a good pass. Underhand set by Nabor. Gaston.
Oh, over defense by Prado.
And Jaisel De Los Reyes did not play in their last 2 games. Scores her first point of the All-Filipino Conference.
And that was an easy point there by the Tiggo crossovers.
Great
Good
pass. Mendrez through the block. And Mendrez is so deceiving. I mean, she isn't the fastest, she isn't the strongest, but the way she hits the ball, it's, I don't know, hard. Is it hard to predict? But I mean, tell us how she's scoring, because she's been so effective in the last 2 games for PLDT.
Yeah, that's right. And it's interesting that you mentioned that yung approach niya is actually not that fast. So, her approach is slow, but yung reach niya sa bola is mataas. So, kaya naman nasasakto sa mga blockers niya. If the blockers are not in the right position or yung kamay nila hindi masyado nakapasok sa loob ng court or sa net, talagang lulusot yung palo nila, lulusot yung palo ni Mean Mendrez.
Seth Rodriguez comes into the game as Jason De Los Reyes, former Lady Eagle. Serves. Mendrez again. Nabor was right there. De Los Reyes will play center. Paat. Yes! Mylene Paat. A lot more accurate here at the start of the second set.
Yung mga set na bola ni Nabor kay Paat is high set na sakto lang sa dulo ng net or ng antena. Kaya naman, yun yung comfortable na doon comfortable si Mylene Paat na paluin. Ang dami niyang direction sa bola, mapa down the line or cross court.
5 points for Paat. That could have been long. Prado picking it up. Arado with a save. Going to be a chance ball for the crossovers. Gaston sends it to Nabor. Nabor back to Paat. What a dig there by Prado. Mendrez. De Los Reyes trying to keep it alive. Laure will send it over. Chance ball for the high-speed hitters. Here we go. Mendrez. Yes!
That was a good free ball from Kat Arado. And we're actually expecting a combination play from the high-speed hitters. But last minute, si Net yun ni Reda makulangan kay Mendrez, leaving one blocker, Mylene Paat in front of her.
6 points now for Mean Mendrez. 4 serving 5. Oh, great delivery. Seth Rodriguez with her first attempt in this set. Mendrez clips the line. Man, Mendrez back-to-back points.
Yeah, kanina coming off from a strong cross-court attack. Tapos ngayon naman, down-the-line attack coming from Mean Mendrez. Lahat ng mga dumedepensa on the Cherry-Tiggo side are waiting there on the cross-court.
Mitch Morente. Her serve ties the game at 5. Nabor, back set. Paat. Kept alive by Reyes. Mendrez gets another touch. Buding Duremdes with a dig. Laure with a tip. Morente was right there. Back row. Prado with a push.
Good drop ball there by Prado. Yun yung mga ine-expect mo na papaluin ng malakas, lalo na pag malayo yung set sa net in the back row.
4 points now for Jomi Prado. She's been varying her attacks and it's been effective so far. 3-point run for the high-speed hitters, and they take the lead here. They're up by 1, 6-5, second set. Great serving by Mitch Morente. Paat. Oh, that's into the net. Wait a minute.
The first referee said there was a block touch on Mean Mendrez. That's why he awarded the point to Cherry-Tiggo.
All right, here's a challenge, a very quick one. For Coach Ralph Ricafort, they're saying there was a block touch.
They're challenging the call of the referee na block touch daw, kaya in-award yung point sa Cherry-Tiggo.
So they're saying that there is no block touch.
Yeah, they're saying there was none. Even Mean Mendrez signaled to his coaches to her coaches na walang block touch.
First challenge for Coach Ricafort and the high-speed hitters here in set number 2. Players getting a little breather as well during these moments. Only one challenge remaining for these ladies. High-speed hitters using the first of 2 challenges. Check it out now. So there was a block touch. So the call is correct by Nestor Matematico, our first referee. And the point stays with the crossovers. That three-point run by the high-speed hitters is stopped by the Maylene Paat attack. Mendrez saved by Paat. Laure, open block. Mika Reyes, blocked by Rodriguez. Mika Reyes gets it back. Nabor, Gaston, over-received. Seth Rodriguez unable to put it away, but there's a net touch here by Mika Reyes.
Nakita yun ng ating second referee. I think Mika was actually eager to get that block over ball. But napasobra nga lang siya doon, kaya na-net siya on her way down.
So a little two-point run here for the crossovers. They're back on top by 1, 7-6. Mika Reyes, a little hang time there. Maylene Paat, dug up by Prado. Reyes again. Kept alive by Seth Rodriguez. So 1-2 play by Rhea Di Maculangan, and she ties the game at 7.
That was the first 1-2 play that we've seen into this game. Actually, yan yung mga nakakuha na madaming puntos dyan si Rhea Di Maculangan, because you're expecting for her to set the ball, but last minute it's a drop ball niya right in the middle of the defense of the opponent.
Di Maculangan with her first point. She's coming off a 3-point performance along with 18 excellent sets. Seth Rodriguez will make that Mayan Mendrez serving 7-all. Set number 2. What a hit there by EJ Laure.
Yan, nakita mo yung hang time na yun ni EJ Laure for that open attack. Last minute, diretso sa down the line, sending the team, Cherry Tiggo, to first technical timeout, 8 points to 7.
For EJ Laure and the crossovers. Laure, believe it or not, is currently the #1 best server in the All-Filipino Conference. She's known for a lot of things, but now she's making a name for herself as a great server.
Actually, she's one of the better servers nga nitong Cherry Tiggo squad. Kargado yung service niya and may target din.
Nice soft touch by Johnny Prado.
We're seeing a close second set here, Eric. Unlike nung first set, ang laki talaga nung lamang. Early lead yung nakita natin ng PLDT, but this time parang isahan lang yung puntos or lamang on this set.
8-all. Second set. This second unit for Coach Velez seems to have the chemistry he needs for better offense. Pauline Gaston. What a dig there by Mika Reyes. Prado readjusts, block, kept alive by Reyes. Palomata using all that height to get the advantage over Rodriguez. Chance ball for the high-speed hitters. Prado a little too close to the net.
Good adjustment though by Prado.
What an exchange. Nabor, back set, Paat, that's gone.
Sakto sa kamay ni Del Palomata yung palo na yun on the back row ni Maylene Paat. Good defense that we're seeing from both squads.
Maylene Paat with her 7th point right there. Giving the crossovers a 1-point lead, 9-8. Seth Rodriguez did not play in their last game. Has not scored actually in the All-Filipino Conference. Palomata, Paat keeping it alive. Pauline Gaston, Morente. Di Maculangan goes to Prado. Yes!
Good adjustment by Joe Prado. Kita Kita mo yung approach niya was actually not that perfect, pero hinintay lang niya yung kamay ng mga blockers niya. And you could also hear Coach Rodrigo Ford signaling to Jovi Prado to use the hands of her blockers. And she uses that weapon to score that point.
Prado has 7, 4 coming here in the second set. 9-all. Nabor sets it up for Gaston. That dig is no good, says our first referee. Gaston with her second point.
Now serving Jasmine Nabor.
The Rookie of the Year in beach volleyball for season 78 of the UAAP, Jasmine Nabor serves Palomata. That did not cross the net, and no touch as well. There's Coach Rodrigo Ford, who's saying the youth movement of the high-speed hitters is what enticed him to move from the Angels. Di Makulangan to Morente. Block! A 4-point run here for the crossovers, and this is their biggest lead.
That's right. 3-point lead itong Cherry Tiggo, forcing Coach Rodrigo Ford call the timeout. Ako po.
Iusog na ng konti. Pataas natin para maka-attack. Okay? Zone 1. Sa pasa. Ha? Sagay niyo ulit yung pasa. Pag nag-alanganin, hindi nga pwedeng mababa. Papadaanan talaga sa block. Ganun din, pag alanganin, yung mga opel, supportahan nyo na sa cover. Pag naka-cover na maganda, pumasok ka nang hindi ka nahihirapan.
Go!
All right, quick instructions from Coach Rodrigo Ford as the high-speed hitters look to turn it around, down by 3 here in the second set.
Yeah, so far for this set, wala pa nakukuhang puntos dito si Del Palomata.
That service outside for Jasmine Nabor.
Yeah, I think what's missing now in the side of the high-speed hitters is yung scoring ng middle blockers nila. Dahil madaming nakuhang puntos doon si Del on her quick attacks and even Mika Reyes on the slide attacks. But this time, medyo doon nagkukulang ang high-speed hitters. It's mostly Mean Mendrez and Jovelyn Prado.
May lead pa at Prado digging it up. Di Makulangan to Palomata. Dug up by Nabor. Here comes Gaston. Di Makulangan. They go to Mendrez. Yes! Mean Mendrez has been finding the mark. That's going to be 8 points for Mean Mendrez already.
Right, and seven points doon, no, coming off from attack. And maganda yung variations ito ni Mean Mendrez. Good cross-court attacks, down the line, and she also knows how to use the hands of her blockers to get easy points.
Gaston. Cross-court is good.
Yeah, she saw Del Palomata is actually late for the cross-court block. Kaya naman sakto doon yung atake ni Gaston. Take a look at this. Del Palomata trying to get for that block pero masyado na siyang late.
Gaston with 3 points already. 2-point cushion here for the crossovers. Service error for Pauline Gaston.
That was the second service error for the Cherry Tiggo crossovers for this set alone.
So a 1-point game. 12 serving 13. EJ Laure blocked. Gaston with coverage. Paat blocked again. Excellent defensive play. Mika Reyes was in on the action from the beginning.
That's right, and that was actually a good single block by Mika Reyes. So take a look at this. Saktong-sakto yung pwesto niya na yun.
And we were focusing her when we had that PBL Asks question from Ivy Laxina, who's going to be dominating the net, and Reyes making a case for herself here in the second set. That could have been outside. Gaston picking it up. Laure attacks. Laure rejected. Paat. Chance to attack for the high-speed hitters. Mendrez. Yes!
Yeah, that was inside. Sakong-sako sa dulo itong attack ni Mayan Mendrez. So everything's working for the high-speed hitters starting from the blocks. Sunod-sunod na block nitong ni Mika Reyes and Michelle Morente. And then last itong attack ni Mayan Mendrez.
Buding Doremdes let it go.
But she thought because it was going out. But saktong bumaba dun sa dulo ng court.
High-speed hitters back on top by 1. 14 serving 13. This is a 3-point run. Gaston picking it up again. Mylene Pat off a combination play. Stops that run by the high-speed hitters. We're tied at 14.
Yeah, that was the first combination attack that we've seen for this game. And it worked well for the Tiggo. If you look at this replay.
2 blockers were there. Mika Reyes had a touch. Just no coverage. Jaisel de los Reyes. Good pass. Reyes was a little low. De los Reyes digging it up. Di Makulangan. They go to Mitch Morente. Yes!
All of her attacks of Michelle Morente talagang sakto lang sa braso ng kanyang mga blockers. That's what we call na pinapalo talaga palabas.
Morente with 5 points already. Mitch Morente did not play in the reinforced conference, so she skipped the conference coming into the 2023 season. Seth Rodriguez tipping it. Reyes is rejected. Mendrez cross court. Nabor to Laure. Morente was right there for coverage. Here comes Reyes. Pancake saved by Buding Doremdes. Mylene Paat.
That was tough angle by Mylene Paat. She actually hesitated if she will toss the ball to the other court or the drop na lang niya. Kaya naman, not over yung drop ball niya na yon. Sending the PLDT team the second technical timeout, 16-14.
Back here at the Phil Sports Arena, Bingo Plus, the first live streaming bingo in the Philippines. Final game of your Tuesday doubleheader. 2 teams coming off 3-set wins. Right now, though, the team with a loss so far in the All-Filipino Conference, leading by 2 and winning the first set 25-13. Talking about the high-speed hitters. Ooh, the serve hitting the antenna for Mitch Morente. What a seesaw battle so far here in set number 2, Panay.
Yeah, but kanina nakita natin lumamang ng 3 points yung PLDT, but unti-unti dumidikit itong high-speed hitters. Ngayon sila naman lumamang ng 1 point.
Mendrez with a push. Paat letting it go, and rightfully so. It was wide.
Yeah, back-to-back errors from the PLDT high-speed hitters. Now we're tied at 16.
Paat with the serve. Mendrez. Dug up by Gaston. Laure with a push. Morente.
Oh.
She was right there.
Yeah.
Just not able to control it.
And baka nagkailangan sila ni Mayan Mendrez because both of them are actually eager to get that drop ball and ready to get that drop ball.
Yeah, it was relatively high. It's one of those rare miscues on the part of the high-speed hitters. 2 straight points for the crossovers. They lead by 1, 17-16. 1-2 play. Rhea Di Makulangan ties the game at 17.
That's her second point for this game. Coming off from a 1-2 play, we saw 1 no first set and now naman itong second set. No, sorry, both points nakuha niya nitong second set.
Substitution here for the crossovers as Alina Bicar checks in.
She will do the setting job, and Sinabor will be a spiker now in the front row.
Let's see this strategy, a two-setter strategy for Coach Aaron Velez, and how Nabor will function as an attacker in this lineup. Bicar, underhand set. There is Nabor. Chance ball here for the PLDT high-speed hitters. Reyes, blocked. Back row, Mendrez. There is a foot fault. Challenge from the crossovers. They're saying Mendrez stepped on the attack line on the way up. Very important challenge. Crucial point as we have a close one here in the second set. Crossovers, very lopsided scoring. Only Paat and Laure really getting the numbers. 9 points for Paat, Laure with 8. Third leading scorer is Pauline Gaston with 3 points. More balanced scoring on the other side, though, for the high-speed hitters, Penning.
That's right. We have, so far, Mendrez is the top scorer for the squad with 9 points already for this game. Followed by Palomata with 6 points.
Prado also has 7, Morente with 5. So a lot more balanced attack for the high-speed hitters. Challenge again by the crossovers. Let's see the foot of Mayan Mendrez.
There was none, I think.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah,
not close enough.
That was super. We'll see.
Yeah,
There was none.
There's probably maybe an inch between the foot and the line. So what a successful challenge. That's it. No more challenges, I believe, for the crossovers. That's right. No more challenges for them. Still 2 challenges for the high-speed hitters.
That was actually a tough call because sobrang konti or lapit na lang.
I actually thought she stepped on it.
I actually thought so too because from our angle, right?
It was a good challenge. But it's always 50-50 when you challenge. So good pass by Gaston. Here comes Laure. That's turned away, but comes right back to the PLDT high-speed hitters. Prado clips the line and scores. It's a 2-point lead for the high-speed hitters.
That was a good hang time by Jovelyn Prado. She waited na bumukas yung down the line niya. If you take a look at this, biglang last minute niya pinalo doon sa down the line ay saktong-sakto sa linya. I think the crossovers having a hard time there kung sino pupwesto doon sa zone 1 because itong attackers ng high-speed hitters talagang they variate their attacks from cross-court to down the line or even drop ball in the middle of the defense ng Cherry Tiggo.
Prado again, off-speed this time. Bicar picking it up. Duremdes will set it. Laure sends it over. Dug up by Morente. Prado again. Buding Duremdes. Bicar off to Nabor. It's picked up by Mayan Mendrez. Prado cross-court outside. She picked the right spot though.
That's right.
Nabor wasn't there.
Yeah, kung pumasok lang yun, sakto lang dun sa cross-court na yun. No one was there for Cherry Tiggo. But they're still leading at 1 point.
DJ Laure. Former Rookie of the Year in the women's division of the UAAP and a juniors MVP in season 76. Service into the net. That's rare for the #1 server in the All-Filipino Conference.
That's the 3rd service error nitong Cherry Tiggo for this set.
Another substitution here. As you look at Coach Velez, they're down by 2 again. Fiola Ceballos, who actually was not in the lineup for the high-speed hitters in their last game, checking in for the first time.
Good serve. That was a good substitution. Itong side ng PLDT. Bringing Fiola Ceballos to do the serving duty. Nakakuha naman siya ng early service ace for their squad.
3-point lead for the high-speed hitters. Timeout for the crossovers. We'll listen in.
Commit to pass. Kasi nakaka-atake naman tayo. Don't be intimidated with their floor defense. Trabaho talaga nila yon. Now, ang opportunity sa atin, paano natin magagamit yung attack natin? So if they're in place, then challenge them more. We have to convert a lot of place. Okay, let's go. Cherry!
First timeout for Coach Aaron Velez. This is the biggest lead of the high-speed hitters again.
Right, and same lang din yung mga time si Coach Aaron, reminding his squad to focus on their first ball or receive. Dahil since the start of this game, doon nagkakaroon ng problema or very shaky itong first ball ng Cherry Tiggo.
How hard is it for a player like Ceballos? You know, you've been sitting the whole first set and you're called in to serve and she gets an ace. Prado with the left hand. There's a net touch going to be called against Jasmine Abor. It's now a 4-point cushion for the high-speed hitters.
I think the coach has made it very clear kay Fiola na your job is to focus on the services. So maybe during their training, nagdo-double time pa yan makakuha ng mga kargadong service or makakuha ng magandang target. Because sa coach's area, habang nasa service area yung mga players, sinisenyasan nila kung saan nila i-serve or saan nila yung direksyon ng bola nila.
Prado blocked. Palomata with a dig. Prado again. Duding Duremdes passes. Bicar will send it to Gaston. Down the line, yes! 4 points for Pauline Gaston. All scored here in the second set. And remember, Gaston did not play against the Cargo Movers. Very effective start here in the second set. She also didn't see action in the first set. Seth Rodriguez serving. 3-point deficit against the crossovers. That's not going to help.
Yeah, especially if your team is down by 3 points and patapos na tong second set, no? Dahil 2 points na lang kailangan ng PLDT. As much as possible, makaserve ka ng maayos whenever you're in the service area.
It's a heartbreaker for the crossovers. Meantime, one of the better servers for the high-speed hitters, Dimakulangan. A good one. Underhand set for Bicar. Jasmine Abor, cross-court, dug up by Dimakulangan. Arado will set it to Morente. Mitch Morente into the net. Coach Roderick Fort, obviously feeling a little antsy right now. He is only 2 points away from going up 2 sets to nothing. But,
and now Mylene Paat is in the front row.
not a good pass there from Man Mendres. Chance ball, Mylene Paat. Palomata trying to keep it alive. No. 2 straight points for the crossovers.
Yeah, if you're PLDT, you'll expect a lot of sets dito para kay Mylene Paat because she's really the #1 attacker for their squad. She already has 10 points coming off from 8 attacks and 2 blocks.
Palomata. She hasn't really been effective here in the second set. That's on the line. De Los Reyes let it go after Palomata got the block. And this is going to be 3 set points for the high-speed hitters. Take a look at where the ball drops. Right on the line. Final timeout here for Coach Aaron Velez.
May coverage tayo. Ngayon, one good pass. Patakboyin natin. Iwan mo ngayon sa gitna. 4 lang, iwan mo lang, ha? Oh, let's go, let's go. Gusto mo? Kaya, ha? Oh, go.
Hey, Teddy!
Kaya.
No more timeouts remaining for the crossovers. The girls, the ladies will have to do it all on their own here. Down 3 set points. In the meantime, 1 more timeout remaining for Coach Roderick Fort if he needs to set up a good play. Jovi Prado with 8 points, coming off a 9-point performance. Really efficient gameplay for Jovi today. We're only in the second set. Not a good pass. Puting Duremde sets it up. Gaston, dug up by Arado. Here it comes, Morente. That's outside. Morente, back-to-back attack errors.
So now PLDT only needs 1 point to close this set. And slowly dumidikit naman itong Cherry Tiggo coming up from the errors na binibigay ng PLDT.
And here it is. Coach Rodrigo Fort calls his final timeout. We'll listen in.
Pag nakabuelo na maayos, kilingin mo na.
Pero receive muna tayo na maayos para makapalo yung middle.
Time out para doon sa server. Para mapasa na maayos.
Okay, let's go! Get ready! Together!
Relax na.
No instructions whatsoever. I mean, he said it to the team. It's for the server. We want to freeze the server with Pongay Gaston. Well, let's see if that has an effect.
Yeah, usually yung mga coaches talaga, it's either they give specific instructions or they just kill the momentum of their opponent.
And you just saw the bomb of Pauline Duday Gaston. And Pauline taking her time. All-important serve.
Good first ball.
Great pass, that's right. And that's the point. High-speed hitters we're looking for.
That was a good timeout by Coach Rodrigo Fort because he wants to have a good first ball para maka-execute ng play. And if you look at this replay, ang ganda ng drop ball na yon ni Del Palomata right in the middle of the defense nitong Cherry Tiggo, closing the second set.
Just the second point of Palomata in the second set. She has 8 in total and a 2-0 advantage for the high-speed hitters. Two sets to nothing advantage for the team with a 1-1 record against the team that's currently undefeated. And after dropping only 1 set in 3 matches, the crossovers have dropped 2 straight sets here, Paneng.
Yeah, this is actually, we're seeing a good PLDT high-speed hitters game, no? Dahil ang ganda ng start nila nung first set and now the second set. It was actually a close second set nung start, but not until nag-work na itong mga services and attacks ng PLDT. Kaya naman nagiging problema talaga nitong Cherry Tiggo is yung first ball nila because we know itong PLDT, their servers, they really have a target and karagado. Kaya naman nakikita natin yung mga senyas din ng mga coaches nila na this should be your target. You target this specific player or this specific area and it's working well for PLDT because doon nahihirapan mag-set si Nabor or si Vicar. We're not seeing a lot of combination plays from both teams because first, good pass na nakikita natin kay Kat Arado. Kaya naman lahat ng mga high-speed hitters na activate yung mga attackers. And now we're looking at the numbers. Attack points 15 ni PLDT. Block points na nag-increase pa sila ng 1 point. So parang nakakuha na sila ng 2 block points for this set. Service ace si PLDT. There was 1 coming from Piola Ceballos. But same pa rin itong Cherry Tiggo. No first set, they had 8 errors and now 7 errors. But yung PLDT, actually, madami din sila nabigay na errors with 8 points. Parang nung first set, they only had one error, but this time tumaas pa din. But yun nga, yung collective effort ng lahat ng mga spikers and players ng PLDT worked well for them. That's why they were able to close that second set.
Crossovers undefeated coming into this game. What kind of weaknesses have been exposed here by the PLDT high-speed hitters, Panay?
Definitely their first ball. Because ang ganda ng target nga nitong PLDT high-speed hitters, they have a specific target or player in mind na kailangan nilang ta-targetin para mabawasan din yung production in the scoring department. And if we talk about the scoring department naman, it's mostly Maylene Paat and EJ Laure who's scoring for the squad versus the PLDT na all of them are almost in the double-digit scoring na. You have Mendres, Palomata, and Prado. 1 point na lang, makaka 10 points each na sila, no? But on the side naman of Cherry Tiggo, it was only Maylene Paat who is now at 10 points.
Third set underway. And Palomata picks up where she left off and knocks one in to put the high-speed hitters on the board.
Yeah, we we saw less quick attacks from Palomata nung second set. And it's really working well for her actually, kahit na drop ball man yan or strong attack, because she's tall. And yung reach niya sa bola, ang taas. Kaya naman yung mga blockers niya, nahihirapan din pwestohan, and even yung dumedepensa. Pag pumasok ka na maaga sa like if you have a tighter defense, if Del is in the quick attack, pwede niyang ibato sa dulo eh.
Maylene Baat splits the defense of Morente and Palomata and ties the game at 1. A little tweak in the lineup of Coach Velez, as the starting lineup this time includes Zach Carandang. Palomata with an attack error. So 2 attack errors for Del, 9 points. Along with the 9 of Mendrez, 8 points for Prado. 3 players almost in double digits. Alina Bicar, the starting setter, is on the bench. Coach Velez played a 2-setter lineup with Nabor and Bicar in the second set. There's a service ace by the #1 server in the conference. Laure makes it a 3-1 start here in the third set.
That's his first service ace for the crossovers.
Laure now with 9. Only player in double digits. Like what Paleng said, 11 for Maylene Baat. Nice serve again, but a better receive from Arado. Palomata with the dunk.
Yeah, whenever the high-speed hitters have that perfect first ball na sakto kay Rhea, talagang pinapagana niya yung mga quick attackers niya.
Let's check in with Lexi Rodriguez.
Well, the first few sets was filled with tension as the crossovers got off to a slow start, and the team was struggling to get into a rhythm until Coach Aaron told them that it's all about making decisions out there and it shouldn't be the other way around. We saw lesser confidence during those sets, and there is a struggle as to how they anticipated their opponents. And right now, it's passion and aggressiveness Coach Aaron wants to see. They're playing with a never say die attitude because it's not over till it's over. And what do you think that's not working out for them, Eric and Paneng?
Well, Paneng was saying the receiving has been the problem for them, as Mendrez with the attack error. Not a good start here for the high-speed hitters. But if there's anything that can be fine-tuned aside from the receiving, Paneng, what else do the crossovers need to do here in this do-or-die third set?
Yeah, like what Lexi actually mentioned, is for the crossovers to be more aggressive, and they should show in the court and how they play that they really want to win this game. So far, medyo tahimik sila eh. There are times na nagkakanya-kanya sila. So their teamwork, they should really step up on their teamwork as well.
10 points now for Mayan Mendrez, making up for that error earlier. It's a 2-point game. And take a look at Mayan Mendrez. What an angle. Using all of that 5-10 frame to find the opening. Zach Carandang off the block. Morente picking it up. Di Makulangan to Prado from the back row. Buding Duremdes with a dig. Gaston. Bongay Gaston knocks it in.
Yeah, but there was a call from the second referee. There was a net touch by Bongay Gaston.
Let's see if there's going to be a challenge. No challenge from the coaching staff. So a lost point for Pauline Gaston.
That was actually a tight set for Paulina. Talagang hinabol na lang niya to get that attack. But nakita na second referee, there was a net touch.
Our second referee is Fernando Velarde. 1-point game, 4 serving 5, over receive. Zacarandang, Mitch Morente. A chance ball here for the crossovers. Nabor sets it up, Paat. Gaston. What a take for Prado. Morente sets it up for Mayan Mendrez. Carandang. Ooh. Zacarandang gets it back. Arado to Mendrez. Cross court again. Right on the line, Mayan Mendrez. What accuracy.
That was a good cross-court attack by Mayan Mendrez. She actually thought that it was going out, but saktong-sakto dun sa dulo ng cross-court yung kanyang atake na yun. If you take a look at this. Right, and sakto lang sa linya.
11 now for Mayan Mendrez, tying her output in the last game. And we're tied as well at 5. Chance ball here for the high-speed hitters. Mika Reyes, yes! And high-speed hitters on top, 6-5.
That was her 3rd point for this game. All coming off from attacks and one solid block coming from Mika Reyes.
Reyes was called up to the national team to participate in the 32nd Southeast Asian Games in a couple of months. 3-point run for the high-speed hitters. They're on top, 6-5. Nabor to Paat. Ooh! Off the block and scores. Ties the game at 6.
That was her 2nd point for this set. Medyo onti lang nakikita natin na ganyang atake from Maylene Paat. But that's her strong attack actually, yung down the line.
Mika Reyes. Duremdes picking it up. Maylene Paat back row. Parado. Mendrez. Nabor with the up. Nabor gets it back. Off the net cord. Dimakulangan. Back to Mendrez. Mendrez. To Remdes. To Gaston with a push. Gaston will score.
It's a good drop ball by Gaston. Medyo nagkaroon ng miscommunication doon si Prado and Morente. If you take a look at this, sakto lang sa likod ni Rhea.
Gaston now with 5. And the crossovers up by 1. Reyes, cross court, yes! Reyes starting to come alive. 4 points. 2 here in the 3rd set.
Now serving Mendrez.
It's practically a similar start to the 3rd set. That close game, a lot of deadlocks. Nabor, Randang, over-received. Ooh, but Dimakulangan unable to control herself. And even our first referee, Nestor Matematico, can't help but smile. 8-7, crossovers on top by 1 here in the 3rd set. Bingo Plus, the first live streaming bingo in the Philippines. 8-7 crossovers leading by 1, but they are down 2-0 against the 1-1 high-speed hitters. Hello everybody, thank you for watching us on One Sports Plus. We're also on the apps Signal Play and Smart Live Stream. Pauline Gaston starting in the 2nd and 3rd set for the crossovers. A very efficient performance with 5 points already. A combination play. Prado gets it off the block of Jasmine Nabor.
Parang same lang na nangyayari no 2nd set, no, Eric, na dikit lang yung start nitong 3rd set. And usually lalamang lang ng 1 point, but laging humahabol.
8-all. Nice serve, but a better receive there from Duremdes. Back row attack is outside for Maylene Paat.
That was a good read by Mayan Mendrez. Nakita mo talagang iniwasan niya yung palo na yon ni Maylene Paat.
Maylene Paat, 6 attack errors. Has 12 points. High-speed hitters on top by 1. Another good serve, not a good receive this time by Duremdes. Laure. That's popped up by Morente. Palomata will send it over. Nabor, what does she do? Goes back to Laure. Laure trying to power it in. Dimakulangan sets it up. They go to Prado with a push. Paat with coverage. 1-2 play. Jasmine Nabor will score.
That was the first 1-2 play that we've seen from Jasmine Nabor, and that's her first score for this game. Now we're tied at 9.
Jasmine Amor did not play against the Cargo Movers. That's actually her first point for the All-Filipino Conference. 9-all. Zach Carandang with a serve. Palomata powers it in. Carandang keeping it alive. Jasmine Amor attacks. Dug up by Mendrez. Palomata again. Another great dig by Gaston this time. Di makulangan. Prado, cross court. Laure was right there. Back row, Gaston. Morente picking it up. Palomata! And a net violation going to be called against the crossovers.
Yeah, there was a net touch by De Los Reyes. That was good defense actually though that we saw from Cherry Tiggo. Talaga nababasa nila yung mga drop ball even attacks nito ni Del Palomata.
1-point lead for Rhea de Maculangan and the high-speed hitters. 10 serving 9, third set. Great serve, but it was just wide for de Maculangan.
Coming into this third set, parang nakikita natin na yung target ng mga servers ng high-speed hitters is yung open attacker or yung top scorers nitong Cherry Tiggo squad. Kanina, it was Gaston, and now it was Laure. But that was just overcooked yung last service na yun, yung De Maculangan.
But Palomata, back-to-back points, putting the high-speed hitters back on top by 1. And Rhea de Maculangan, Paneng has been going almost exclusively to Del Palomata early here in set number 3.
Yeah, dahil nung second set, yun nga medyo hindi natin nakita yung mga quick attacks ni Palomata. But this time, she actually has 11 points already for this game.
Palomata again, dug up by Durendes. Paat. De Maculangan goes to Mendrez this time. Cross court again, Mean Mendrez. That's her favorite shot.
Yeah, her cross-court attacks are really working for her. Now she already has 12 points for this game.
2 players in double digits for the high-speed hitters, Mean Mendrez and Del Palomata. First timeout here for Coach Aaron Vedes, who will listen in.
Pero yung adjustment natin siguro, sunuran. Kailangan natin ng sunuran na kung ano ba nag-dito, 22, 22, para yung bago mag-close. Pero pansinin nyo Coach, pero anong board. Wait. Papansin lang natin kapag ang block nila, yung block nila nandito, nakatao agad kay Maylin. May tao agad kay Maylin dito if ever. So kailangan dito tayo mag-create ng single, dito tayo mag-complete. Bilisan lang pumasok ng gitna, ha? Let's go.
Kailangan tayo,
Jay, sipagan mo, Jay. Jerry.
Hi PVL fans, which team will dominate the net in this game? Tweet na!
All right, we want to hear from you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go to our the tweets that you've sent from Melvs Perfectly. I will go for Cherry Tiggo, who will dominate the net. Aside from middle blockers, na great blockers, nandiyan si Paat na isa sa top blockers ng Liga.
Coming from Fancy Jellyfish, that's surely a hard question, but my answer would be Carandang and Palomata. Both are aggressive in attacking, very mautak pa maglaro. And also from Kyle, hirap mamili sa dalawang team na to, pero feeling ko PLDT yung mag-dominate sa net dahil kay Mika at Palomata. Good luck PLDT and Cherry Tiggo.
Right now, our statistics show that the high-speed hitters have the edge 4-3 in terms of blocks against the crossovers.
Actually, the close tally lang, no? 1 point difference only.
Paat looking for back-to-back points. She overcooks the shot, gives the high-speed hitters a 2-point advantage.
That is her 7th error on the attack for this game.
A rare, error-filled attack performance by Maylin Paat, who's been so good in the last 3 games of the crossovers. Great serve from Palomata. Chance ball for the high-speed hitters. They lead by 2. De Maculangan. Mendrez, cross court again. Durendes was ready for it. 1-2 play for Paat. Morente, yes!
I mean, if you're the blocker of Mitch Morente, we've seen that from the start of this game that she's really waiting for the arms of her blockers and dun niya pinapatama yung palo niya. So if you're the blocker, usually paunahin mo yung spiker mo. Wag mo siyang uunahan on top of the net because makikita niya kung saan yung direction ng blocking mo. Kaya naman easy point always for Michelle Morente.
Another good serve by Palomata, 2-point lead. Net touch here by the high-speed hitters. I beg your pardon, that was a 3-point lead earlier, cut down to 2 for the high-speed hitters after this net touch by Mitch Morente. Jason De Los Reyes left UAAP early, leaving several years of eligibility to go pro. Morente makes up for the error and scores, making it a 3-point cushion for the high-speed hitters.
You saw that Pauline Gaston actually jumped for the block pero binaba niya last minute yung palo niya because she thought na ipapa-check out yon ni Michelle Morente na palagi yun yung ginagawa niya. But saktong-sakto sa down the line naman yung palo ni Morente.
So many things to consider when you're a volleyball player, even before you go up.
Right, puro timing and diskarte.
Paat. Wow, what an angle. Maylene Paat knocks it in and she gets her 14th point. From Bani, Pangasinan. Only the third Filipino to play as an import in Thailand, Maylene Paat. Karandang has been quiet today. Di Makulangan to Mendrez. She tried to go down the line. Slightly deflected her shot. Pauline Gaston. There's a block touch and a point for the crossovers.
That was Pauline's 6th attack point for this game.
2 straight points for the crossovers. It's a 1-point game. 14 serving 15. Set number 3. Underhand set. Mendrez, that's a little far from the net. Nabor to Pauline Gaston. Arado. Going to be a chance ball here for the crossovers. Nabor, 1-2 play. Di Makulangan to Mendrez. Cross court, Duremdes. And that is outside. Nabor tried to go after it, but Mendrez was right there. I don't think she was intentionally blocking. I mean...
Yeah, I don't think so. Parang hindi rin niya nakita na si Nabor was actually there or trying to get for that second ball.
Take a look here. It's overcooked by Duremdes, and Mendrez tried to get away, just not in time. 2-point cushion here for the high-speed hitters in the third set. Watch Gilas Pilipinas on August 25 or August 27 and or August 29 and be entitled to watch the other games scheduled on that date at the Araneta Coliseum. Get your Gilas Day Pass now. Limited passes available by now. 2-point lead here after the second technical timeout for Mayan Mendrez and the high-speed hitters. They also have a 2-0 advantage against the only undefeated team. Mendrez, another spectacular performance, 13 points, coming off an 11-point performance in their last game. Karandang, that was a little low, easy block for Reyes. Pauline Gaston has been hot late here in the third set. And Jovi Prado will make it a 3-point lead for the high-speed hitters.
And on the side of the high-speed hitters, you already have 3 players who scored double-digit with Mendrez, Palomata, and Jovelyn Prado.
Wow, and this is after a game that only Mayan Mendrez scored in double digits with 11. Everyone else single digits, but today 3 players stepping up big time. Meanwhile, after 4 players in double digits, as Mendres sends it into the net, 4 players for the crossovers in double digits. Today, only 1 in my lead pad.
Right, so parang talagang ngayon, ang ganda ng game plan na pinapakita nitong high-speed hitters na everyone is really contributing, not just in the scoring department, but also in the defense and first balls.
Pauline Gaston with a nice serve, but a better receive again by the #1 receiver in the tournament. Laura with the block on Reyes. Prado down the line. Maylene Paat was there. Laure goes up, sends it outside. That's been sort of the part of the story of why the crossovers find themselves down by 2 sets and down by 3 here in the third set, Paneng.
Yeah, because they're already giving a lot of errors for this set, coming off from attack errors na mostly outside and service also. Medyo magaang lang yung services na pinapakawalan nitong Cherry Tiggo.
Ceballos returns. She had an ace in the second set.
Yeah.
The converted service specialist for Coach Roderick Ford almost got an
Almost
ace.
service ace again.
Laure. Ceballos sends it to Prado. Nice pass by Duremdes. Zacarandang puts it away.
That was her first point for this game. That was a good slide attack by Zacarandang.
That's very unusual for Carandang as you take a look at her first, like what Paneng said, her first point. She had 10 points.
During the previous game against F2.
And then 12 points prior to that. So she's a very consistent scorer. But today, very quiet. Over-received by Gaston. Oh, Gaston over-receives again. Palomata, yes! And there's a net touch as well for the crossovers.
Now, Rhea is really confusing the blockers of the Cherry Tiggo crossovers. Talagang sunod-sunod niyang sinisetan yung kanyang mga middle attackers. Dahil once she activates her middle blockers, doon na guguluhan itong blockers naman ng Cherry Tiggo.
3-point cushion for the high-speed hitters. Palomata with 12 already. Prado. That's just outside. And no block touch. There's going to be a challenge by Coach Rodrigo Fort. A net touch is their challenge here. First challenge by Coach Rodrigo Fort. The only coach who holds a tablet the entire match, right?
Yan yung kanyang notes. Diyan, meron siyang application na nasusundan yung mga attack, yung direksyon ng bola ng mga attackers ng kalaban niya.
And he keeps checking it too every time.
Yeah, every point he inputs yung mga yung mga readings na nakikita niya during the game.
Very scientific approach,
I know.
right?
And for sure, yun yung ginagamit nila when they have review sessions for their opponents. So talagang inaaral nila yung mga nakakalaban nila.
And it's paying off. I mean, they're in a position here to upset the league leaders, crossovers, and give them their first loss of the conference. And again, going back to what we said in the open, Paneng, they could easily be 2-0 right now, if not for the 2 sets against the cargo movers. They could be undefeated. Could have been undefeated.
That's right. And now we're seeing a good game actually from the high-speed hitters, and a total opposite for the crossovers.
All right, this is a shot in the dark for sure for Coach Rodrigo Fort, because there didn't seem like there was any.
I don't think there is.
Okay, there's the verdict. Unsuccessful challenge for Coach Rodrigo Fort. There was no net touch. So 1 challenge remaining for Coach Rodrigo Fort. Still 2 challenges remaining for Coach Aaron Velez. Still a 2-point cushion for the high-speed hitters. 17 serving 19, third set. Ooh!
Oh!
How rare is that?
I know, that's actually
That's like a blue moon.
Yeah, good service ace by Nabor. From the first top receiving player of the conference in Catarado.
team na focus. Kailangan ha, na matapos sa natin.
Panapos, stay strong.
Harap lahat.
Harap.
Tara na. Focus dun sa... Basta mo.
Let's go! PLT!
The three-point lead of Coach Rodrigo Fort has been cut down to 1. Calls his first timeout. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining.
Yes, and actually reminded his players na mag-receive muna because kanina ang laki nga ng lamang nila but this time 1 point na lang yung lamang nila and patapos na tayo for this set. Kaya naman sabi nga ni Coach is yung panapos yung kailangan natin ngayon.
Could serve, but a better receive that time by Arado. What a dig for Nabor. Here comes Pat. Di makulangan. Palumata is rejected by De Los Reyes. Prado again down the line. It's wide. And the lead is gone for the high-speed hitters. We're tied at 19.
Yeah, Mylene Pat is now in the front row for the crossover. She's the top scorer together with EJ Laure.
Di makulangan. Goes to Morente. Wow! She fires in a missile that gives the lead right back to the high-speed hitters. 8 points for Mitch Morente. She ties her output in their last game, the win versus the energy drink Lady Troopers. Prado with 10. Good pass by Gaston. Laure. That's not coming back.
Good attack there by EJ Laure on the opposite.
10 points.
Right, she already has 10 points coming up from 9 attacks and 1 service ace.
And it's 20 all.
This is a tight third set.
12 deadlocks. Or make that 8 deadlocks here in the third set. Morente. Mitch Morente, back-to-back points.
It actually looks like it's sailing out. But Jasmine Nabor, last minute, decided to get that ball.
A really tight end to this third set. 1 point lead for the high-speed hitters. Jessie De Leon seeing action for the first time. She did not play in the win versus the energy drink Lady Troopers and did not score as well in their first outing. Paat off the block of Mendrez.
That was easy point by Mylene Paat. That's her first 15th point for this game.
Going to be the 9th deadlock already at 21 all. Another new face. May Luna is in the game for the first time. She's played all of the games of the crossovers, but has not scored so far in the All-Filipino Conference. $21 all. Now, tense moments right now for fans of the crossovers. Morente. Oh, she's been hot. The last 3 points.
Last 3 points,
of
right?
the high-speed hitters have come from Mitch Morente.
Yeah, well, 1 from the open attack and 2 from the opposite attack.
And just like that, 4 players now in double digits for the high-speed hitters. Morente gets her 10th point off of that attack. A 1 point lead for the high-speed hitters. 22 serving 21. Great pass by Laure. And an excellent rejection by Mika Reyes on Pauline Gaston.
That was actually the first combination attack for this set. At maganda naman yung basa doon ni Mika Reyes. Saktong-sakto yung kanyang block kay Ponggay Gaston. And now Coach Aaron called for timeout.
Kailangan natin mag-push. Okay? Kalmado tayo. Ngayon, okay yung play. Okay yung play. The decision, nandito yung opening. Binalik natin dun. Yun lang yun. Okay? Para matandaan mo. Pero ngayon, ladies, hindi tayo nag-enjoy kasi. Every point natin, nakatutok tayo dun sa nangyayari na kailangan natin mag-abol. Nawala. At saka, yung plan natin. Antena nga. Binubuksan natin ang antena. Come on, let's go.
That's the last time out for Coach Aaron Velez. His team is down by 2. And Mika Reyes, what a huge second block for her in the match to give them a 2-point cushion here late in set number 3. And Morente coming off an 8-point performance. This is her first time to score in double digits in the All-Filipino Conference. Big serve. Good pass. Paat. Yes! Just what Coach Velez ordered.
And now she's going on for the serve. So nasa back row na siya, leaving only 2 spikers in the front row with Carandang and Pongay Gaston.
That's the 16th point of Mylene Paat. More importantly, she makes it a 1-point game. Great pass by Morente. Mika Reyes is blocked by Zacarandang, and the game is tied. What an excellent play defensively at the net.
Yes, there was no coverage on the side of the high-speed hitters. A good block by Zacarandang and Pongay Gaston.
First block for Carandang, and what a time for it to come. 10th deadlock of the third set. Mayan Mendrez blocked again.
That was outside.
Well, our lines judge and our first referee seem to be sure about the call, Paneng.
Yeah, now let's take a look if it's really outside.
That wasn't even close.
It's super outside if it came from
I like
this challenge.
Super outside.
But sometimes in the challenge, the coaches uses the challenge system to